What is up? What is up, guys? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Civitai AI video and animation stream. My name is Tyler. Thank you for joining us. We got some slightly technical stuff to talk about this week because a lot of stuff broke with the IPAdapter update. If you've been following what we do here, or if you're new, or if you're just like playing around with AI video and animation, the IPAdapter has been something that we have been messing around with for quite some time now, and it's provided a lot of really great outputs. It's helped us have a lot of fun on these streams where the chat actually gets to participate, throw me images to then mash into the videos. And this week, it received a major update, which pretty much broke everyone's workflow who had the IPAdapter in it. So that was fun. I know a lot of people that just didn't update because they were like mid-project and they just didn't want to deal with it. And when things like that update, you know, it changes the way things look and it changes outputs and whatnot. But I went ahead and on day one, I updated all my stuff. Every single variation of my workflow broke, and I sat there and grinded my head against the computer to just make sure that I could get everything working again and at least back to status quo. So if you have been using any of the workflows that I have shown you on stream that I created, the ones that are at least downloadable on my Civitai profile, every single one of those now has a new version on their model page with the updated IP adapters. So if you have updated your IP adapter and you go to my Civitai profile, jbugs.creative on Civitai, I'm sure Daz will throw a link in at some point. Every single one of those workflows to make videos, whether it's the LCM or the V3 or the single mask or the double mask, every single one has a new IP adapter version. So if you have updated and you just didn't see my post on Instagram or anything like that, you can go there, download the updated workflows, and everything will work for you perfectly. What I would like to show you today, and wait, just let's actually go look at that real quick, just for the people that might not be too familiar with the way the versions on Civitai work. So if you go to my profile page, these are all the workflows up here. There's two for LCM and two for Animate Diff V3. Isn't it funny how when I do this, it plays like a little confetti animation? But there's two workflows, an LCM one and a V3 one. And then for each of those, there are two workflows. A workflow that allows you to separate the background and the subject by using an alpha mask, and a workflow that doesn't require the alpha mask. The alpha mask being the white outline of your character in your video. So if you go to one of these pages right here, you'll see the versions at the top underneath the main title of the workflow. So this particular one, this was the original workflow I posted that had the YouTube video tutorial. It's the version 4.0 updated IP adapter. If we go back to one of the newer ones, or is a LCM one? Here, LCM subject and background, you'll see version 2.0 updated IP adapter. So all of the working workflows say updated IP adapter. I didn't want to waste any time. I wanted to make sure that everyone who has been making videos utilizing the workflows that I put out had the updated versions. And got to give a special shout out to Midjourneyman and SuperBeast.ai because they sat in the Discord with me on day one and really helped me grind out figuring out how to hook the new IP adapter and the IP adapter embeds up. So shout out to them. Those two guys are actually going to be our special guest creators on next Friday's creator stream, and they have a very, very, very dope image upscaling workflow in Comfy to show you guys that they have been working on for a few weeks at this point together. So without further ado, let's take a look at what we got going on here. So in both of my windows, let's start with this one. This is the workflow that you can download right now on this Civitai model page. This is the JBogues and the Machine Learners Animate LCM subject and background isolation via invert mask, vid to vid plus high res fix. So in this workflow, you're going to get your video loader as well as your mask loader, and you will have your 2 IP adapters, one for your subject, one for your background. Now, the IP adapter section is going to look a little bit different because the nodes changed. And one of the really big things was that there was a node that I use in every single one of the workflows called apply IP adapter from encoded, which is basically where all of the images I was using plugged into, and then that node plugged into the model. Well, Mateo, the dev who created the IPAdapter nodes, he went ahead and basically broke everything up, recoded the whole thing, and made the IPAdapter suite much more modular. So we have greater control and a lot more variables than we did previously. And I've spent a lot of time testing a lot of things. So I kind of have an idea of what works best for what I do, and that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. So if you download these workflows, you can kind of just jump right back in and get to making videos. First time Twitch chatter, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. And guys, I don't know if you realize this, but I was doing a little Twitch peeping the other day, and at any time I checked in the art category, the highest viewed stream had about like 800 viewers, and we've been peaking at like 700 every time we stream, like somewhere between 600 to 700. So an AI stream is at the top of the art category on Twitch, which I think is pretty cool. Woo! So I think that's a pretty cool thing. So with that being said, let's take a look here. So this is going to look a little different. The only variables I would worry about changing with the IP adapter that will drastically change your outputs is this right here. Your weight in your IP adapter embeds node, as well as the weight type. Now, these weight types right here make a drastic difference in what you're going to get. Let me actually pull something up real quick because I put something together that I think, let me just find it real quick. All right, check this out. So this might be a little, I'm going to try and make this full screen. So these are the exact same 50 frames from the same video. But you can kind of get the sense from looking at this of how drastically different every single weight type is in that IP adapter. So this gives us a really good reason to actually test these things before if we're getting an output we don't like, before we go trying to tweak the prompt, or we revisit our images, or we revisit like a whole bunch of more complicated variables. You're going to want to test and change that weight type section in your IP adapter. My favorites kind of consistently so far in all the things that I've done over the past couple of days have been the ease in and out in the middle top, the ease in, the strong middle, and the week out. Sorry,
Okay,
rip
Tyler, I'm
bitrate.
gonna have to break your heart. So you said how we can see they're all vastly different. We can't because the bitrate is so bad. We can't see anything being different from Discord or Twitch.
That's a bummer. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, Creepy Guy said he can. I mean, at the very least, you can see the differences in the colors. At like the very
color's different.
I'll give you that one. You know?
At the very least, you can see the differences in the colors, but take it from me that when you start to pixel peep, the outputs are all going to be very different. So the point of that is you're going to want to test these to get the best thing that you can get. So with that being said, let's get some images and let's start to test. So this one right here is the workflow that you folks can download. This tab right here, though, is something that I made last night because when the IPAdapter update initially came out, this IPAdapter tiled node was kind of the thing that we were really waiting for. And it had a bug where it wouldn't work with the attention mask. Mateo got that fixed in like a day or two, and now it works. So I got a workflow with the IPAdapter tiled hooked up that I will be putting on my Civitai in the next day or two. I'm still testing it a little just to make sure it's all good. But so far, this is looking really promising. Like, this is with the IPAdapter tiled. The left is upscaled. The right is the low res. And this is on LCM. Like, this is really good. This one right here is without the tiled, with just the other new IP adapters to keep things kind of working the same. Like, just like status quo, I just replaced the nodes however I had to get things back to normal. But
do you know if the modern IP adapters uses less VRAM?
You know what? That is something that we will check right now for you, Daz, before we do anything else. We will see exactly what our usage is here. So let's just run these 50, or actually let's get some images first, and then we'll run the 50 frames and we'll do the test for Daz. So where are you guys? Where are you guys? You guys are right here. Boom.
See if you can use this one because this one is spicy.
All right.
So that tiled isn't in the workflow.
It is not. It is not. I just got that hooked up last night.
Cool.
Boom. Daz with a good one. But you're sending me a picture of her back, man. But we'll see what it does.
Hold on.
We'll see what it does. And I need backgrounds too, guys, because we're doing the double thing. So aside from just characters, I need backgrounds as well. Damn, you want to turn this girl into Wolfman over here?
There you go. Send a new picture.
All right.
Always. We need to cater to our furry audience.
Boom. I need some backgrounds though, guys. Some backgrounds. And preferably the backgrounds, I think, you know what? I'm gonna try this, Permagrin. I think this IP adapter likes square images the best. Even though this works, when you look at what the tile is doing, because when you click on this, you can see, well, you guys might not be able to see it that well, but it's actually highlighting the tiles that it's breaking it up into in the preview. The vertical ones, it breaks up a little weird, but I believe it should still be okay. It hasn't affected any of my outputs negatively. But the square one gives you like the preview as it should look, where you just get the nice 4-square split on the image. But okay, let's get some of this going. So, just because I already have like a 90s anime prompt in there, we're going to try that one first. And backgrounds. Let's try the first one that came in with Marks, and we'll see how that's works out with this being a vertical image. So we will say 90s anime aesthetic, sculpture, hand-drawn anime waifu. That works. Body is petite. Cool. We'll just say sports jacket. See if we can get that jacket on there since it's really prevalent. And background is, what did you send me? This is a rainforest. Got it. Background is a beautiful rainforest with animals. Beautiful rainforest and river with animals. And we'll just see what that gives us. The model here. So we right now, I was using this. So I had 3 LCM models that I downloaded off Civitai. Photon LCM and Paradigm LCM are both trained by Machine Delusions, aka Phil. Shout out to Phil. We all know how good the Photon LCM model is at this point. The Paradigm LCM model is one that he trained that is a bit more on the anime side. And Every Journey was an anime one I spotted on Civitai that had the LCM on it, which I haven't gotten really good outputs from it yet, but I keep testing it anyways. But we'll see what Paradigm gives us on this one. We're going to run it. We are using Depth with the Depth Anything preprocessor. We're running that at 0.6, so it captures all her movements nicely. Shout out to Militant for having me crank that up a couple weeks ago. It hasn't left 0.6 ever since. Then we have Open Pose at 0.4, and we are using the Control GIF control net. If you do not know what the Control GIF control net is, if you just go ahead and type in Control GIF control net GitHub, it'll take you to the page where you download that from. It basically helps smooth everything out and calms down a lot of the craziness in these generations, and it makes a really big difference in getting everything as like stable as possible.
And the VRAM usage?
The VRAM usage is, boom, 17, because the tiled IPadapter does not like low VRAM.
One question about the tile thing that you said earlier. Have you tried using 1:2 ratios or 2:1 ratios?
You mean with for the aspect ratio for the images?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so last night I tried 16:9, 9:16, 1:1, basically all the social media aspect ratios, right? The only one that doesn't get a weird split in here is the perfect square.
Obviously, because it's a perfect square and actually styling by squares. But the question still is, have you tried a ratio of 1:2 or 2:1?
No, I haven't resized the images.
No, but I don't mean resize it. Like just make a new one with 1:2 or 2:1. Just trying it. Well.
I mean.
Well, you haven't.
No, I haven't. But also, it doesn't look like we're getting any weird distortion in the images at all.
Yeah.
And like this is pretty much a perfect 1-to-1 for that image we put in and the background that we gave it. Like that's
also,
pretty dope.
Also, look at the feet. It's creating ripples where she's stomping.
Yeah, and the water splashing.
That's so nice.
So
Practically splashing, but yeah.
So unfortunately, thanks Daz for having us point that out. It looks like this workflow is not going to be, even though it's LCM, it's not going to be low VRAM friendly strictly because of the tiled IPadapter.
Can you like disable the tile though?
Well, here, let's try this real quick. Let's take the next batch of images. So let's actually take yours, Daz. Let's go boom, boom, and I need another background here.
It used the green one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we get to know if my stuff would work or not.
Yeah, so keep in mind too, both of these workflows are the one with the double mask. we can run a test on the one without the double mask and see what that is too. Background is a peaceful.
Yeah. Also, didn't I think Militant mention something about a batch size node that you can attach to these?
Yeah, the new version of VHS has the batch size manager, which you can use to minimize and reduce your batch size to a maximum.
Okay, you know what? Wait, before we even go into the other one, so okay, let's test that right now, Milton. So batch size, boom. What do we have to put in here to try to get the VRAM down?
Well,
lower,
anything, because usually it tries to do the whole video in one large batch. So you can literally set that to just about anything. Like if you've got really low VRAM, then doing it for 16 is about as low as you want to go, ideally, for the video stuff, because that's your context window.
Okay, so let's try to run it with those, and I only have to attach those to the places where I'm uploading videos, right?
Pretty much. I think that's the only places you need to worry about: the video save and the video load.
Okay, so I should put one in the video combine too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, we put that on all of them. Let's put those other images in here just so we're not wasting the generation there. Boom. Boom. Sculpture of a punk rock. We'll say tattoos. Background is a boom, 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 boom. And okay, let's try it and let's see what our VRAM usage is. Let's save this one first. Boom. Down.
And let's pray.
Truly.
16 and a half viewer.
You serious?
Did someone share where to get the new IP adapter?
You just update your IPAdapter nodes.
Okay.
Well, how's it looking, Tyler?
It is at 18 gigs of VRAM.
Ooh.
So it actually looks like
the size of the resolution that you're working.
the size of the resolution is
Your input size for working in low VRAM shouldn't be higher than, like, I don't know, 512 on the long side at the absolute outside.
yeah. So my width is 512. My height's 896.
So I'm assuming with 512 times 512, like actual 1.5, I should be good, right? In theory.
Ideally, yep.
Like
So the
just
real
barely.
Yeah, just barely, I guess. The real solution is to make it be a like 8x8 image.
No, the real
the other-
solution is to get a 4090, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
There's one other major thing that you can do is that you can drop your video frames down, cut it in half, and use an interpolator at the back end, and that can help.
4x4090 image. Oh, you mean 44090 GPUs? I thought you were
Yeah.
saying make an image that is 4x4090.
Imagine.
All right, I am going to take these off though, just because they increase the time of the generations for us for the next one. But we'll see what Daz's comes out to right here. It should be almost finished.
Got my parrot in there.
But yeah, it's definitely taking longer with those. But that makes sense because it's breaking up the frames. But then I see, Milton, it's breaking it up into 16
Blocks of
and
16 frames.
each
Yep.
time it's running the control nets again.
Yeah, and that's where using something like the control net videos will help, because you're not reprocessing the control nets all the time.
Gotcha. So it sounds like there are a bunch of ways that you guys can skirt around the VRAM issue, but it takes a little bit of ingenuity, and you should be good friends with Militant.
I'm very good friends with Militant, and even more when I can actually finally spell his name with hard logos. But I'm not there yet.
hey, Dever, don't worry. We're gonna get your background in there. I just saw your tombstones. Chris, I like this one.
That workflow is incredible.
Hey, thank you. Can someone get me a like a clay, like a character in this style of like the Play-Doh clay type thing? I really want to see how that comes out.
Did you do all that ComfyUI?
I got a good one.
Yeah, this is all in Comfy. We're doing everything in Comfy.
I mean, did you do like that whole all the nodes and stuff, or is that somewhere you can download?
So there is.
I got you, Tyler.
Thank you.
Discord chat.
There is a version of this workflow available on my Civitai profile right now, which is this right here, and it will basically give you just about the same results. This one is using a slightly newer node that I just installed last night, so we're testing it out today.
Oh, right on.
Damn, this thing is still going. Okay. At this point, we're committed. It's probably almost done. Dever, where's your...
I think that basically proves to me that I should not go for video-to-video diffusion.
All right, now I think I have more backgrounds than people, but let's see. Let's see what the next combination we're
still
gonna do
not
here.
done?
Yeah. and I'm on the 4090, so that gives you
when
your...
you're processing 16 frames at a time instead of 50. You're literally running through the whole process 4 times with that set of frames. So you've got to reload all your control nets 4 times. You've got to save all the video parts 4 times. It's got to do combination at the end, etc. So there's a lot of extra processing that happens just to be able to use it.
You know what? We're gonna cancel this, and we're gonna run it without the batch node, because this looks like it's gonna be good. So, and I want to see it. Like I want to see the one that we just ran. But
you want to see it in 5 seconds, not in 5 hours.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see it in a minute. And then let me actually show you guys real quick this output that I got last night from the tiled one, and how good it kept up with his fingers. Check this out.
Oh wow. That is...
Nah, that's cheating, bro. You did something weird. That is cheating. There's no way.
This is the exact setup that we're using on these videos right now. There's literally nothing different.
Holy crap.
Yeah, you can do good finger motion, especially with the DW pose. It's really good at picking up the closest fingers and all that sort of stuff.
Well, but here's the thing.
Consuming so much.
Well, here's the thing, though. Look at the difference when I did that exact same thing, except in V3 instead of LCM. Didn't nearly get his fingers as well.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried like adjusting it so it's harder to tell where it loops?
You mean at the very end?
Yeah, like at the very end of the loop to make it more like continuous. Is there like an approach that you could maybe integrate into that workflow?
Oh, I mean, it usually if the video itself loops, it does a really good job at it, but because mostly what I do are dance videos, like it's not really a major concern for me, but they usually like auto loop by themselves.
It really depends on the source content that you're... Is there like a...
If you look on
the left
actual
side, you're using
node,
some kind of source animation, right? I'm still very new to this. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, so it heavily depends on the actual video you're using and what, like, how far off is the last frame of the video from the first frame. So, like, see this one, it's going to be hard for it to do the continuous loop because she's walking forward and she starts further back. in the beginning.
Yeah, as I
Basically,
hate
you based this
Antelope just
entire
put in
project
chat,
on that source content, right? Just to confirm.
Yeah.
on the video combine nodes, as I hate Antelope put in chat as well, there's a ping pong option. What it will do is it'll also render the video backwards as well and save it that way. So that'll give you your perfect loop.
And what format is that video? Can that do
It's
like
got multiple formats: GIF, MP4, etc., etc.
In
There's a
ComfyUI?
handful of
Yeah, so you
Oh, I
can
didn't know
select
it could do that.
you can select everything right here. I tend to save everything in ProRes.
Can it do MKV? Do you know?
Should be able to do MKV, I think.
No.
If you've got access to the codecs, you can put them in there and have access.
Oh, right on. Nice.
All right.
But yeah, Tyler, if
video-
you wanted to test it, you could put ping pong on, and you should get your perfect loop on those small clips.
Yeah, I
The video conversion things are all handled by FFmpeg in the background, right? So more or less, that's what makes everything compatible, all formats and things like MKV and.
That's correct. Yeah, FF.
okay,
So
we're gonna
basically,
try it.
everything that FFmpeg
Sleeping.
supports will be supported by that workflow.
Body is clay. This guy does not have tattoos. And background, which one do we use? We used Chris's. Yeah. That's a great picture. Background is a almost looks like a clay hobbit hole.
Yeah. I hope the character I submitted isn't too cartoony in proportions, because I know that usually messes with this.
Well, we'll see. We're gonna change the model to photon, since it's a little bit more on like the 3D realistic side, and we will see what happens.
Okay.
This one came out really good though. Daz's
Oh my
punk
gosh,
rock
look at
girl
that.
with like the castle background.
Wow.
Castle's
I
always
dig
look
it.
cool.
Also, I hate Antelope. What are you talking about in the Discord chat? Can we try ping pong, just one of the dances?
Oh, okay. Here. We'll do it on this one. It's not gonna take much longer. We'll do it on this one. Let me just cancel this real quick.
Yeah. So what does that mean?
So ping pong, when we turn this to true, you'll see it's going to. So you see how like the videos are playing right now, and then she resets at the end.
Oh,
It's just gonna
reverse.
Yeah, it's just gonna play the video backwards.
Okay, neat.
Or as Dever so elegantly put it, it pings, then it pongs.
I'm tearing up. So beautiful, such beautiful words.
I do really like this this 90s anime one that I got when I was testing it out before we actually started the stream here. All right, let's see. Oh, I think this one's gonna look wild.
Oh, bye.
So like, if I was making a video like this, when you go to edit your video in Premiere or After Effects, there's an effect you can put on the video called posterize time that actually lets you set an artificial frame rate for the video without changing the FPS that the video gets exported in. So you can take a 30 frame per second video and put posterize time on it and have it play back at like a perceived 15 frames per second, so you can give stuff like an artificial stop motion look.
That's awesome.
So that's what I would do to something in this style if it looked how. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
I mean, it kind of worked.
It kind of worked. It kind of did.
I see the body. I don't see like the chest part. You know?
I want it to feel more clayish, if that makes sense. But I think if we loosened up the control net, it would probably get better. But okay,
Yeah.
let's.
Because right now it's like it's a girl wearing a Clayman outfit.
Wait, we're gonna try. Oh, I have to.
Oh my gosh!
I have
We
to.
gotta
We're
get in
gonna.
there.
We're gonna do Kermit, and Kermit is
gotta-
going to be in the graveyard.
Are you sure you want to do this?
This is what we're doing. Sculpture of
I can tell
Kermit
what's going in.
the Frog. Background is a scary.
A Scray.
A Scray. Oh, spelling. God. Scary
God.
Cemetery.
You're
Boom.
not as scary as that spelling.
All right.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
I guess we'll keep this Clay one. I guess we'll keep it.
We'll just keep it there for to remember.
It's just to prove the point that sometimes a concept works, sometimes it doesn't. You don't know that until you try.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Clay thing, I feel like that really okay. So, what I've discovered playing around with SDXL, because I also have a SDXL workflow that I still have to redo I have to plug in the Tile IPadapter to and test out before I release it. Unfortunately, the one that I was going to release didn't make it in time before they updated the IPadapter. But the SDXL workflow I have does really good at giving textures more than people. So I don't know if you guys have seen any of the origami stuff that I've done recently, because I jumped on the little bit of the origami trend. Let me grab one right here. Where's one I did recently? Boom. Jade bug and exports. And here. So this one right here was actually made with SDXL using the double mask and the IPadapter.
Whoa.
And you can see how like it really caught like the paper texture and did the texture thing really well. So I've been messing with SDXL more so for like abstract ideas and not so much people. So
Yeah.
this one is coming too. Those of you with enough VRAM, I'm sorry, there is like no way this is a low VRAM workflow. But yeah, that is coming soon. And we got Kermit in the cemetery, bro.
Why did Kermit work better than Clayman? What the
That's
what?
awesome.
That is amazing.
Why did
That
Kermit
is
work
amazing.
better? Why did Kermit work better than Clayman? What is this?
That is amazing. Come on. Come on. This is
amazing.
See this is why we get to the top of the art section on Twitch right here. This is
Exactly.
this is what the people are here for.
Hey guys, I think I found what's going on the Civitai shorts.
This one is a very strong contender for the actual video for tomorrow. That is a very strong contender. But you know what? Let's just to flex the background thing a little bit. I saw a picture of the moon.
Okay.
I just want to see it. I just want to see.
You want Kermit on the moon, don't you?
I want Kermit on the moon. Unless you guys can give me like Bert or Ernie or something, or the Cookie Monster.
Oh
But I feel
God.
oh my God, Militant. Yes.
What about a rock on the moon?
That's what we're
Rock
doing.
on the
A
moon.
rock, bro. If this comes out good, this might be the post. A rock on the moon. That is genius. That is
You gotta call it
genius.
Could
You
you
gotta
still
call-
try my bikini bottom in and rock? combo?
rock on a bit.
Yes.
Rock.
Yes. Where's yours?
Up. Yeah,
Okay, we'll do this one next. We'll go on a little rock tangent here for a minute.
Yeah, the rock tangent. The Rock might win out the shorts battle just by sheer numbers.
Sculpture of the Rock.
I don't think we want bodies clay for this one.
Wait.
Do
Sculpture of the Rock. Sculpture of
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Action figure of the Rock.
Maybe you should
body
specify
is plastic. Background is the moon in space.
Maybe you should specify Dwayne Johnson because it might just make a rock.
No. It's gonna see the IP adapter and it's gonna push that onto it.
Okay.
So I think this one's gonna be amazing. So first time Twitch chatter asked, what are you using to make those vids? We are using Animate, Diff, and ComfyUI, which is built on the backbone of Stable Diffusion. And if you want to know how to make these videos, this is the stream you should be coming to every Thursday because this is what we do here.
Yeah, but what workflow is this?
This is the JBugs and the Machine Learners Animate LCM subject and background isolation via invert mask vid to vid plus high-res fix workflow. That is what this is. And there is
got it.
If on that page where you can download that workflow from, there is a full YouTube tutorial that I'm probably now going to have to redo thanks to the IP adapter. So that is what I will probably be doing over the next couple days. Where is the Rock? Oh, this is gonna be amazing. What's up?
How could you estimate how many images you used in that workflow for the full transformation between like the video to the output?
For what? For just like any of these?
Oh my god.
How doesn't it use images in the workflow to go from that to that?
Yeah, so we're literally just dragging in one image for the character and one image for the background.
How did you? Oh, so the prompt comes up with like what the subject is, like the girl.
No, so okay. What you want to do in the prompt is you want to tell it in like as literal terms as possible what it is looking at in your IP adapter images. So you want to like nudge it to your images by using your prompt. Does that make sense?
How many outputs did you have there? Looks like it does you're doing several at once, right?
No, this is just one. It just gives me my 150 frame video because I have the
animations.
Oh no, but you mean these?
Oh, is that like
Yeah. So when no. So when we finish these are videos that we've done up to this point. When we finish one, I just I alt click and drag it out and just copy it so I can save what we've done on the side here. So I can like look at
all those different animations from different prompts or different images.
Yeah, so these are all different combinations that we've used for different subjects and different backgrounds, and then I've slightly changed the prompt for each one.
So did you have to use a different source image for all those 5 or so?
Yes. So for Kermit, we used this image. And
what about the jungle one right there?
The second one?
The third one.
The third one. Yeah.
So you used one for the background and one for the character, basically.
Yeah. So that was the background, and this was the character.
Ah, thanks for catching me up. Okay, so it's basically just a background and a character to do this. And a prompt that describes both the background and the character?
Both the background and the character.
Ah, okay, so it's not that bad. But do you have to tweak all of those different nodes or just a few of them?
This is basically set up to where you only have to tweak your prompt and upload your images.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of scary at first.
Do you guys think this looks enough like The Rock? I think this looks like the rock like this is like the rock we have at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? This is like, Mom, I want to see the rock, and she's like, no, we have the rock at home. We're going home now. And then this is the guy that's waiting at home for
Parallel
you.
universe rock.
Dollar store Pebble. Exactly, Inglestein.
Yeah, this is not even the rock. This is Pebble.
Wait, rock.
He looks like somebody doing a rock cosplay.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we did use a very distorted image of the rock thanks to Militant. So now we're going to use Aritaku's rock, and we're going to try to put him in Bikini Bottom.
All right, give the AI a fair chance this time.
Yeah. Okay. This time let's try Dwayne the Rock. Johnson, body is muscular.
Oh, Engelstein said you should add bald.
But why?
Because the Rock is bald?
Yeah, but
Bald. Background is Bikini Bottom from SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, we're gonna put Cursed Rock over here.
Okay.
We're gonna make this a little bigger. Boom. And we will move these over just a smidge. Bam. Kermit gets to move to the front of the line though. Kermit's the winner so far. So if I had to rank these right now, I would say Kermit. I really like this anime one, and then I would say Girl in Front of the Castle, and then Jungle Girl was really good. I really liked Jungle Girl, but the castle was too good. And then we'll put the clay one up here next to the rock. We'll just let them kind of do their thing up on top there.
Still don't know what happened. If the AI is capable of making Kermit look correct, I don't know what happened to Clayman over there.
Yeah. So
poor Clayman. Shoutouts to anyone who knows who Clayman is from the Neverhood.
Are any of you guys old enough to remember that Clay Warrior fighting game on Nintendo 64 where everything was claymation? And
isn't that Clay Fighter 64 or something?
Clay Fighter 64, yes, Clay Fighter. Yes.
Did they have one on the NES?
On the NES?
Oh, the Super NES.
It's like with Duck Hunt, wasn't it? Clay shooting?
Oh, you mean the SNES? You mean
no, the NES? It was with
the
Duck
original
Hunt.
NES.
Different.
Yeah.
Had Clay Fighter.
Clay shooting. No, it had clay shooting.
Oh, that's what you. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like, oh, they put Clay Fighter on the NES somehow.
Oh no.
Dever. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh my God.
Why is he wearing a bra? Oh my God.
My God, guys. Oh.
That is so definitely cursed.
My God.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna this one. It's just the face, man. The face is like.
He's like, for some of the frames, he transforms into Will Smith.
So we're gonna put him up here with these two. We're gonna
the corner of shame.
Let's sync these real quick.
Oh my God.
That's great. Okay. Moving on. We're done with the rock for now. I think that's what we're gonna get for all the rock things. So I pulled a good one from Dever. I want a really good background to put this one on. This one that Dever sent is really, really dope. It's like this wooden wireframe sculpture thing. But I need a good background for that. Do we have one yet? All right, Pippi, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna this one seems a little bit more elegant. We're gonna try to do her right here with this beautiful anime sky. So, Dever, what material was this? What actually did you prompt here? Was this like a wooden basket weave, twisted wire? Okay, sculpture of sculpture made of twisted wire.
Probably don't need bald.
Nope, definitely don't need bald. Body is we're gonna hammer away the twisted wire part.
Okay.
Twisted wire background is beautiful ocean shore.
I mean, I guess you could say
clouds
like,
and sky.
Yeah, that works.
Boom. We're gonna try it. We'll see what we get here.
Like, I'm not wrong about that Will Smith. Like, you guys see that too,
right? I think he turned into like 20 different people here.
Yeah, honestly.
That's a good one. Kermit's still taking the social clout right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh.
I can tell you right now that this thing Dever sent me would do really well in STXL. Militant, that's frightening. Is that a steampunk gremlin?
Oh no.
That seems to be a gremlin who has been fed too much after midnight.
Way too much after midnight. Twitch chat, you see this?
That's too much. This is what it looks like when a gremlin has a Thanksgiving feast after midnight.
That is frightening.
Can we use it?
Oh, this way. Okay, I think the last one we're gonna do here is gonna be Iritaku's. This is
awesome.
That's I really want to see that. I really want to see that.
Do you know the character or what?
I know I've seen this character before. I don't.
That's the German Sandman. That's putting the kids to bed with little stories.
Oh.
Well.
Okay. Well, I mean, it did the. Yeah, it did. Wire. It definitely did the wire, Dever. And it definitely did Pit P's background.
Yeah.
I think the wire thing is really awesome.
That looks really good, actually. I mean, that's not what we were looking for, but it looks good.
And we didn't even get naked. It didn't even materialize a nipple. I'm very proud of Stable Diffusion today.
Yep.
Yay!
But notice too how like these two images are completely separate. There's no whatever between them, and when she steps down, it's splashing the water.
Yep.
Yeah,
like it makes the ripple in the ocean, so it knows.
Like, holy crap, man!
So okay.
Really cool.
Okay, Iritaku, how do we describe this guy?
We have don't think that Sandman is probably the best way to describe it. I think it would probably have a very different opinion of Sandman.
Yeah. Mr. Sandman.
I'd call it like a matchstick marionette or something like that.
Is made of yarn?
Made of yarn. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Background is or the United States Capitol. Yeah. The United.
Like the Capitol building, I believe. Is it?
No, it's not the United States. It's the United States.
Ah.
Come on. Question from Twitch. What motion module is it? And look at the source video once again.
Okay. So, here is something I discovered through playing with this last night, and great question because I totally forgot to bring this up. So normally when you run LCM, your beta scheduler, you use this LCM square root linear thing. That's what we've used in all the LCM workflows up to this point. But with the TILE IPadapter, for whatever reason, when I use the normal Animate Diff square root linear, the animations come out way better. So we are using the, I know this name doesn't really help, but this is the Animate LCM motion model. We are not using a motion LoRa on this. I have that strength set to 0. We can see what one looks like on this animation after it comes out, if you would like. And then
why not just get rid of it? Why set it to 0?
Because I like having the option to put them on, because I do actually use them often.
Okay, fair.
And then this is the source video, and she is wearing like baggy cargo pants, which is where that effect is coming from through a lot of the animation.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Hirotaku. This is going to be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I already can see it. It's glorious.
Oh my god.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
I like how it looks like the Capitol building is emerging from the clouds like some lumbering behemoth.
So
okay. Now I have to admit, and now I want to see it complete. Of course, I want to see what happens to the Capitol building when you do more frames.
Well, okay. Let's do 2 quick tests here, real quick. So, we're going to put on the shatter motion LoRa and see how different it makes it, as opposed to not having a motion LoRa on it at all. And the shatter motion LoRa, which was trained by Pixel Pusher, and you can download that on his Civitai profile, is incredible. Like it does really cool things usually. So we're going to try that. And then this is something that I actually haven't shown you guys yet. So there are these new IPAdapter Nodes nodes where, I don't know if you remember, but in the old IPAdapter node that we've been using in the workflow up to this point, there was actually an option for noise and how much noise you could have applied in the generation. Well, now there's a separate node for it, and we can take the image. It's plugged into our background and our subject image here. And right now it's not plugged into anywhere else, so it's not doing anything else, but we can plug this into this image negative, and it will also give negative context from the same image. And it actually has a pretty drastic change on the output video, but we'll compare right after we see what the shatter one looks like. And then there was one other thing I was going to show you guys, which is the change in the weight type. So we will do this first. Boom. And oh no, you want to keep that there. Boom. So all we did is plug in the IPAdapter noise to the image negative, and we're gonna take the motion LoRa off of this one, just so all things remain equal. But let's see what our shatter one looked like while we're waiting for this now.
I want to mention the AI nailed the head on this one.
It did. It did.
It
So
really did. It's like perfect.
So okay, we can see that Shatter kind of made more of this sprawling movement in the clouds. And
it's a bit difficult to see on the stream, I have to admit.
Gotcha. Okay. There's a slight difference. I do think I like the original one better in this case. So we'll just run with that. But we're going...
Did the FOV increase somehow? Or am I going crazy?
No, it did. The actual motion of the camera is different.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? This one or Kermit?
Kermit's the winner, dude.
Kermit's the winner?
We gotta do Kermit, right?
Yeah, I do Kermit.
Yeah, we gotta get the... what do you think people are gonna click on more? This weird Sandman guy or Kermit?
I think Kermit.
Kermit's mouth.
Yeah, Kermit.
Kermit's mouth is the winner.
All right, so let's see this one, and then we'll see the difference between when we have this set to ease in, ease out, and we set this to linear. No, we'll just set this to ease in, and we'll see the difference it gives us. And I did notice these IP tile adapters are really strong, so I actually set the weights to 0.7 instead of 1 on all of them, and it gave me a much cleaner image. Okay, can you guys on the stream see any... Can you guys see the difference between these two?
No, you've got too many videos on screen and the bitrate is dying.
Okay.
Not really.
I gotcha. There's a slight saturation difference, so I guess on this one in particular, it didn't make too much of a difference. So, failed test. We're doing one more with the different weight type, and then we are going to call it good. This workflow will be available on my profile in the next day or two. I'm going to finish tidying it up, and then I'm going to upload it. So those of you with enough VRAM can play with the tiled IP adapter, because it is pretty incredible, especially in the context of LCM, because these generations come out super fast. The resolution is extremely high, and the detail is insane. So,
and preferably using square images is better.
I don't think it really matters. We've been using all kinds of different images all day, and nothing's been distorted. I think just what we're seeing here in the background is just a little bit of the difficulty it's having drawing the building when the background behind her has nothing like that in it.
Yeah.
What was the size of your base video?
The base video, I believe, was 720 by 1280. So
how size? Is there a limit?
Oh yeah, you're not going to be able to upload a video that's bigger than 100 megabytes. But
What are you
my
doing
base
this on a cloud service?
No, this is local.
Oh, you said 100 megabytes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I literally just downloaded the video off. Yeah, no, I just downloaded the video off of Instagram. So you can see we got a pretty drastic difference here when we switch the weight type. So if you are planning on using this, you're going to want to test out all those weight types, because they're going to drastically change your output. So that being said, I think you guys will be seeing Kermit tomorrow on all of our social media platforms. Guys,
Yep.
This has been
from Twitch. How much regular RAM did you have again?
Dear Lord, the bitrate.
How much?
No.
How much regular RAM?
Yeah.
128.
Oh, regular RAM. Yeah, I have 128. Sorry.
128.
128. Yeah, my
gigabyte of VRAM.
my computer, my PC is pretty maxed out because this is what I do full time. So I just need to have no hardware barriers between like what I have to do for work and what I like to do for fun. I just want to be able to like make what I want to make. So it's one of those things. No, I only have one 4090.
Just one last thing. What stable diffusion model is doing this, or what model is doing it?
We have been using Photon LCM, which you can download on Civitai.com from Machine Delusion's profile page. He took the Photon 1.0 model and mashed it with the LCM and did a little bit of retraining on it and came up with this beautiful model that has been giving us all of our outputs for the past couple weeks.
Is that the thing you said you were showcasing today? Or
what was the person's name?
It doesn't matter.
It was Machine Delusions is his Civitai profile name. And he was
Machine Delusions.
He was our guest on our stream 2 weeks ago. And yeah, no, so the thing that we were showcasing today mainly was this TILED IPadapter because it literally just got released this week.
Nice.
Wow. So, guys, with that being said, tomorrow, same time, you're not going to want to miss tomorrow's stream, even if you are not at all into doing this, if you're not at all into 3D. I think tomorrow's stream is going to be a really cool experience for everyone to watch. My good friend Enigmatic E is going to be coming on here with me and showing us how he uses Blender, which is totally free, with Animate, Diff, and ComfyUI. And this, if you guys have not seen his Instagram page or his YouTube, he has a dope YouTube following and he puts out plenty of tutorials on all kinds of things for AI and video editing. If you haven't followed this man, go check him out on YouTube and Instagram. Enigmatic E is going to be here with me tomorrow showing us what is possible when you combine Blender with Animate Diff and going over his workflow to do so. I'm very excited for this one because I have myself been on the little bit of spare time I have grinding out trying to learn Blender because it's something that I want to integrate into everything I do with the videos as well. So I am very excited for tomorrow. We put up a little trailer on our social media things yesterday that I made to kind of hype people up, to let people know he's coming on. So that is happening tomorrow, same time. It's going to be roughly a 90-minute to 2-hour stream. And yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow for our guest creator stream. This has been AI Video and Animation. We are Civitai.com. Follow us on our socials at Hello Civitai. If you're not on the website yet, go create an account, download some of this stuff, start creating cool things, and then share them with us. So, with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, the recordings of these will be posted on our YouTube channel. And I'll catch you guys next week, Thursday, for more AI video and animation. Thank you guys for participating. I appreciate you all. We're out. Peace. Thank you, Twitch.
Good job.
Bye, Tyler.